Did you study something about Vietnam's history or Europe's history?
No, um, I study about India.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes,
Excellent. And in biology?
biology. I study. I don't know how to say.
Was it part of the human body
Just
or was it part of plants?
like that.
Sorry, I can't see. Lift it up.
Uh,
Read the heading to me.
okay. The elephant and the mouse.
Oh, that's interesting. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the message.
Oh, wait, Jimmy.
Well, I'm still waiting for him to join. Guys, he's saying he's trying to join, but he can't.
Okay, I think he have some problem from here for his Wi-Fi.
Yes, most probably. He probably has. Let me see if I can share the link from inside the class. Oh, there you go.
Oh, Jimmy.
Oh, oh
Hello,
yeah.
Jimmy. How are you?
Hello, teacher. I'm fine, teacher.
I'm glad. What did you do today, Jimmy?
I go to my school today and visit and go to the back to have exercise today.
Excellent. That sounds fun. Um, Today I had a calm day. Um,
Yeah.
I was really just busy on my computer, not really that busy. But today we are going to talk about television programs and
Okay.
music. I think, let me see. No, just TV programs. Okay. So before we start, Jimmy or
Okay,
Tommy,
teacher.
tell me what type of television program do you like?
Um, the type of program I like a comedy.
Comedy. Oh, okay. And Jimmy, what type of television program do you like?
Uh, my television program I like is comedy too.
Okay. So you would say the television programs I like is comedy. Excellent. Now, and second question, do you like to watch sport, Tommy, and why?
Uh, I like working sport because it's really interesting and and exciting.
Excellent. It's fun and exciting. And you, Jimmy, do you like watching sport, and why?
Uh, yes, I like watching sport. Because it's help me to relax like another vision because and just because it's too popular.
Okay, you watch it because it's popular and it helps you relax. Okay, I like to watch sport because I am very competitive. I like to choose for one team to win and then watch the game in that rush of adrenaline and anxiety and excitement. So that's why I love to watch sport. Now, Tommy, where do you often watch TV?
what?
Where do you often watch TV?
I always watch TV in the living room.
Excellent. And you, Jimmy? Where do you often watch TV?
I often watch TV uh, at in the evening. Evening with my family. I usually watch it in the night, in the midnight with my family in weekend, in the weekend.
Okay, but okay, you told me when. The question was where do you often watch TV?
Oh, I often watch TV. I often watch TV at my living room.
Ah, also in the living room. Excellent. Now, Jimmy, Tommy, do you like watching football matches on TV? And who do you like? Who do you like watching with?
I like watching football match, and I often watch football match with my family.
Okay, so remember, you like to watch football matches. It's not only one you're watching; you watch a few, and you like to watch matches with your family. Okay, Jimmy, do you
Yes,
like
teacher.
watching football matches on TV? And who do you
Yes.
like watching with?
Uh, I like watching watching football match because I
Matches?
can encourage to my favorite team, and I like to watch sports match with my best friend because he like sport football too.
Okay, remember the question asks you guys, do you like watching football matches? Matches is the plural of match. So you have to answer also in the plural. Remember that, okay?
Yes.
Now, Tommy, do you like watching about history or tourism, or do you think it's so boring?
Mm. Say again. Can you say
Okay,
again?
I'll read. I'm going to split the question into two. I'm going to ask the first one, and then I'm going to ask you the second one after you answer. Okay. The question is, do you like watching about history or tourism?
Um, I like watching history
Okay.
because it helps me know that about the world.
Excellent. But do you think it's boring?
No, I think it's so exciting.
Okay. And you, Jimmy, do you like watching about history or tourism? And do you think it's boring?
Uh, I think I like watching about history and tourism because it can bring me about history about many countries and the history in the world.
Okay. Excellent. You guys could also say, I like watching both history and tourism because tourism shows me where history took place. That's why most countries has tourism, tourist attractions. It was built in history or developed over time, and it has a story behind it. So history and tourism are very closely related. Now, Jimmy, do you think it's boring?
I don't think it's boring.
Okay, let's go to the other questions. Jimmy, do you
Yes.
think watching singing on TV is interesting?
I don't think it's interesting because I don't think if you I think watching on TV you can have emotion and you cannot feel the at the sim of the musician because you are just watch this and it by a TV and you
Oh,
can feel like in the real life.
okay. So you say it's not interesting because you cannot feel the emotion of the music. Am I correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Tommy, do you think watching singing on TV is interesting?
Uh, I think watching singing in TV is not exciting. It's so boring. I don't have time to watch singing.
Okay. Yes. So you both could say, no, we don't think watching singing on TV is interesting because singing is meant to be listened to, not watched. Would you agree?
Yes,
Yes.
I agree.
Excellent. Okay, Tommy, where do you where do you eat lunch?
Um, I always eat lunch in my house.
Okay. And you, Jimmy, where do you eat lunch?
Um, I don't usually have lunch because I go to school. The to in the to in the start my class start at the morning and as the evening and so I don't usually have lunch.
Okay. But do you eat at school?
Uh, no, I don't have lunch. I just have a
Okay.
snack for it.
Okay, so you're too busy. Okay. Now, Tommy, what
Yes.
food do you often eat for lunch or dinner?
Mm. For lunch, I often eat apple, and for dinner, I eat banana.
Oh, okay, so you're a very light eater. You don't eat much.
Yes.
Okay, Jimmy, what food do you often eat for lunch if you have lunch, and what do you eat for dinner usually or often?
Oh, I often eat lunch with rice and some fish or meat and have a soup for a soup.
Soup for dinner. Okay, excellent.
Mm.
Okay, Tommy, which place do you often eat at, home or in the restaurant?
Uh, I often eat in my kitchen.
Kitchen. So you eat at home. Excellent. Jimmy, which place do you often eat, at home or in the restaurant?
I usually eat at home.
Okay. Now, Tommy, do you think eating at home is better?
Or I think eating at home is better than it go out
Okay.
because
Hmm?
it go out is so expensive. I think.
Okay. And you, Jimmy? Do you think eating at home is better?
Um,
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
eating at home is better because you can talk with your family.
Okay. Now, Tommy, do you like fast food? And do you think it's good or bad?
I don't like fast food. Uh, I think it bad because it 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 is unhealthy, but and can then that all. I just
Okay.
think it's unhealthy.
Okay, so you would say I don't like fast food because it's unhealthy, therefore it's bad. And you, Jimmy, do you like fast food, or do you think it's good, or do you think it's bad?
I think fast food is bad because it's at too much calorie and it's you can know what the ingredient made and
Oh,
it's not healthy too.
okay, excellent. But then I want to ask you guys another question that's not in the book. What if people sell salad for fast food? Do you think then it's still bad?
What?
What if a restaurant or a place that sells fast food sells a salad as a fast food?
I'm sorry, teacher. I have some problem from my internet, so I can't hear.
Okay, I will ask again. What would you say if a restaurant that usually sells fast food starts to sell salads as fast food? Let me see if I can type it there in the chat, if I can find the chat. Let me see here. Okay, you guys, the questions in the chat.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
So, what would you
Um,
say if a fast food restaurant started to sell salads as fast food? Would you still think it's bad?
uh,
Mm.
I think it's good because salad is, salad is good for our health and keep me healthy.
Okay, and you, Jimmy?
I think if some fast food restaurant sell salads is it sometimes it's healthy but sometimes it's not healthy because you can know what the where is the salads is over uses is have a problem with it and then so I think it's uh 50-50.
Okay, so here's another question for you, Tommy. Do you think watching the news on TV is boring?
Mm. I think watching the news is so boring because I don't have much time to watch this, and I spend all time to do my homework.
Okay, just remember, I will type it in the chat for you. News is the singular. So whenever you talk about news, you should pronounce the S. It never goes without the S, then it would have a new meaning. So you would say, I think watching the news is so boring because I don't have time to watch it and because I am always busy with my homework. Do you understand?
Okay, teacher.
Jimmy, do you think watching the news on TV is boring?
I think watching the news on TV is not boring because it give me knowledge about the world and about the country, many country too.
Excellent. So you are informed of your world, of the world you live in and the country you live in. Okay. Now, Tommy,
Yes.
where can you watch the news?
I can watch the news in my living room.
Okay. Is that the only place you can watch the news?
What?
Is that the only place you can watch the news?
Okay. In my living room.
In your living room. Okay. You, Jimmy, where can you watch the news?
Uh, I usually watch the new in the living room or in the kitchen.
Okay. So, where you can watch the news, the question asks on what platform. So, you could say you can watch the news on TV,
Mm,
and you
yes.
can watch the news on social media,
Yo.
or you could watch the news or read the news in newspapers. Okay. So,
Oh.
that where doesn't specifically means in what room or where you are at the moment. It means where can you access the news. So you can
Oh.
access it on TV, on social media, in the newspaper, and through people talking that have watched the news. There you
Oh.
can get some idea of what's going on in the news. Okay, I'm going to share a picture with you in the book,
Wait, what?
and I want each one just
Teacher,
to like, yes.
what happened from my camera? Wait, what?
It's okay, Tommy. I just want you to speak now. Can you see the book on your screen?
Okay, teacher, I see.
Okay, now please look closely at those five pictures. And I'm going to scroll from left to right slowly. So take a moment to look at them. On the first left hand, we have racing. The second one is news. The third one is sport. Down at the bottom, the first one is music. And I think the last one on the right, on the bottom side, is tourism or history. Okay, so now what I want you to do is I'm going to ask you about the first TV, and I want you to tell me why you like or dislike watching, for instance, racing. Tommy,
Yes.
do you like,
Uh,
do you not like watching racing, and why?
my favorite program is sport about racing. I think it's so exciting and thrilling. Because I can watch a lot of kind of racing car, but I think it's so dangerous, so I just like to watch.
Okay, excellent. And you, Jimmy, do you like
Um.
watching racing?
I think I don't like watching racing because I look it too dangerous because many people run a car with very high speed is not safe.
Yeah, so many people driving the cars in high speed is not safe. Okay, now let's go to the second one. Tommy, world news. Tell me, besides you, that give me another reason besides having homework why you don't like the news or why you do like the news. Give me a new
Okay.
reason.
I like watching the news because I think we can get a lot of knowledge and update the information about the world as well as my country. But I think it's so boring. It's just suitable for my parents. I often
Nah.
update the information on the internet.
Okay, so you would say I like watching news because I can get a lot of information, but I also think it's boring because it's not applicable to me at my age. I'm not at my age. I'm not concerned about the news. That's what you would rather say. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
And you, Jimmy, give me a new reason why you like or don't like watching the news.
I like watching the news because I am like to write far up about the world and watch the news is some it a way to get information to I write my farat.
Okay. Tommy,
Yes.
sport, do you like watching it or do you not like watching it? Give me a new reason.
Um. Sometimes I like watching football because sometimes I watch football with my parents in the evening. We all love football. It's so interesting. I love football too.
Okay. Um, you can. Do you do sport, Tommy?
What?
Do you play any sports?
Yeah, teacher, I play football.
Okay. So then you could say I like watching football or sport because I am also an athlete or a sports lover. Okay.
Yes.
And you, Jimmy,
Yes, it is.
do you like watching
I
sports? Why or why not? With a new reason.
oh I like watching sport because I like to talk about the sport and I can uh, learn how to learn the skill of the soccer a player to to play it.
Okay. So you could say I like to watch sports because I love to talk about it and it can teach me how to play my sports better.
Oh yes,
Okay.
teacher.
Tommy, do
Yes.
you like watching music? Yes or no with a new reason?
Okay. I like.
You muted, Tommy. Tommy, you are muted.
Sorry, teacher.
That's okay.
Uh, I like watching. Well, watching
Music
singing.
or music is
I
fine. Yeah.
like watching music because it's so funny and exciting. Of course, music concerts is always wonderful for teenagers like us.
Okay. Excellent. So funny and exciting. Jimmy, do you like watching music? Yes or no with a new reason?
Uh, Uh, I think I like watching. Sometimes I like watching music. Because it can relax my mind and I can I think is my reason.
Okay. So it relaxes you. Excellent. And the last one, Tommy,
Yeah,
let's say, are we going to say this one is history or tourism?
okay. Um,
Which
I
one is it?
like
Wait, Tommy, before you
watching.
answer the question, let's decide quickly. Is it history or tourism? Let me zoom in.
Okay. I like
What do you think
watching
it is?
tourism.
Okay, tourism.
Because we often watch the program about tourism. I like it because we can know more about some country, cultural, and more things about the people in there.
Okay, so now you can learn a lot about the country and its people. Okay, and you,
Okay.
Jimmy?
Uh, I think I like watching history because history make me learn about many many the world, and I very excited about learn history.
Okay, so you would say I like watching history because I like learning about past wars, and it excites me to. Oh, wait, not excites me would be too hard a word. Let me think of another word. I like to watch history because I love learning about old wars, and I find it exciting. Okay,
Yes.
okay,
Okay.
Tommy.
Here.
I have
Yes.
another. I could add to your answer. You could also say I like watching tourism because I can see the world without leaving my home. That's also a reason why you could like watching tourism.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, now let me see what's the next page. Okay, now I'm going to ask you some other questions about those pictures again. Um, so let me just pick here a few. Okay, Tommy,
Yes.
do you like listening to music or do you prefer listening to music on your phone or would you rather watch it on the TV?
Um, I like watching music because it reduces my stress and help me learn about singer in the world.
Okay. But the question asks, do you like watching music or do you like listening to music on your phone?
Okay. I like listening to music.
On your phone or on the TV?
Uh, I like watching music on my TV.
Okay, excellent. And you, Jimmy, do you like listening to music by watching music on the TV or listening on your phone?
I like listening music on my phone because I can listening is when I running or I do my exercise.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, you can't take the TV with you, can you? um, Now I have another question for both of you. That's not in the book. How much time do you guys think you spend a week watching TV?
Me,
Yes, Tommy?
uh, I always spend mm, 3 hours a week uh, for watching TV.
Okay, and you, Jimmy?
I just spend 7 hour a week to watch TV.
Okay. Um, Now here's another question. Last question. Do you think the time you spend watching TV is bad for you, or do you think it's not bad?
Mm.
Um,
Jimmy, you can answer first.
I think the time I watch TV is is not it's not useless because I can learn many things by watching some channel. I can relax my mind after have study and work.
Okay, and you, Tommy? Do you think the time you spend watching TV a week is good, or do you think it's bad for you?
Uh, I think the time I spend with watching TV is yeah is good because um it relax reduce my stress and uh it's so exciting and I watching channel I oh that's all.
Okay, so you would say I like watch. I don't think that the time I spend watching TV in a week is bad. because it relieves my stress and I find it interesting.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, but that's our class, Jimmy and Tommy. Thank you for coming and thank you for cooperating. I will see you next time. Take care, okay?
Okay.
Bye
Okay,
bye.
Goodbye,
teacher.
teacher. Bye bye.